Hey guys, it's Reckles here with WTBGold, and I've talked a lot about how Archmage Khadgar is kind of an asshole in this game. Well, I just wanted to point out that he rushes out of this building at some point and goes on a legendary quest. Look above him and just note that he's like floating 30 lit candles above his head for ambiance. When he leaves, like, he's using his mental powers for this. They're not gonna stay up there forever, and these lit candles are going to fall. He's in a library, guys, filled with books that are made of paper. What a fucking asshole. Hey there, guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Reckles, and welcome to the top 10 ways to farm Windwool Cloth. We got a lot of ground to cover, so let's hurry up and move on into method number 10. But before you start off, you want to load up on a few things. You want to get Potions of Luck. This will get you extra gold, green items, exotic leather, Motes of Harmony, Ghost Iron Ore, and Trillium Ore. Having the Battlehorn Toil really help. It pulls everything within 40 yards and has a 20% chance of dropping off Blackhoof in Valley of the Four Winds. And Findle's Looterang is really cool. It costs about 200 gold, but on a 3-second cooldown, it allows you to loot things from a distance. Alright, number 10. If you've been around gold making for any length of time, you have heard about Howlingwind Cavern and Mischievous Snow Sprite farming. So this used to be really, really good. You start at one end of the cavern, you run to the other end, and then you run back. It used to be good, but it got nerfed. I almost thought that these guys don't even drop plundered chests anymore from the Potions of Luck. I did get one chest though, huzzah. Did get a little bit of cloth. I got 525 cloth per hour. I got 800 gold from after selling all the greens I farmed. So it's not horrible when it comes to cloth, but it's just miserable not getting any chests and wasting your potions. Also, my toon isn't wearing nearly enough clothes for as cold as it is in this cave. I think Blizzard should introduce a hypothermia meter for female Draenei transmog toons. Alright, number 9, we are going over to YinYing village. We're still in Kunlai, and we're going to be killing ourselves some Yongle. There's 2 packs here, and once you kill those 2 packs, there's going to be a little bit of downtime because they have a 2-minute respawn timer. Feel free to go over and kill 5 or 6 at one of the other camps nearby. But the cool thing about this place is it's a really small, easy farming spot since you're just bouncing between these 2 huts. But even though it wasn't a great farm, I only got 660 gold per hour and right about 200 cloth per hour. We started getting some chests. There was also 0 competition, unlike the cave. We got 12 chests, and after all 10 of my tests for this video, I was able to calculate that a chest carries on average 1 gold, 90 silver in trade good materials, and on average 8 gold, 65 silver in just cash. So, being able to get 12 chests and not doing a very good job in this farming spot was pretty alright. I'm happy with that. Check this place out if you ever want a nice AFK farming spot while you watch YouTube or something. Alright guys, our number 8 spot is going to be Battlefield Barrens. It's in Northern Barrens and we're going to be killing demolishers. I covered this in my last video, so if you want to see exactly how to do this, go ahead and watch that. I'll put a link in the screen. Essentially though, we're going to be going around to 4 different spots on a very small area of the map and just blowing up these demolishers. This would have been higher in the list, but apparently everyone watched the last video from 3 days ago and decided all of a sudden to come out here because I went to 3 different servers and ran across no less than 2 other people, a maximum of 4 other people out here, and I couldn't kill anything. So, I need y'all to not go to the places that I'm trying to farm when I'm trying to make guides, okay? But really, I still got a Gazrookie in my 20-minute farming test, and so that makes in 40 minutes of testing this spot 4 Gazrookies. I honestly did feel that since my last video, drop rates on everything fell off a little bit, but I don't know, maybe it's just the fact that there was competition and my priest is 50 item levels behind my druid. Alright, the number 7 spot on our list is the Angler's Expedition. Other than the cave, this is one of the first spots that was identified as a good farming location in Mr. Pandaria. and as such, it was botted heavily and nerfed really hard. We're just going to be running around in this fishing camp killing Soroks because of the nerfs. They bug out, and some of them don't die. You always are in combat. Some of them glitch out and just stay there. So just be ready, have your looterang handy, and have a good time. We did pretty well here. We got 22 chests. We got 700 gold per hour. We got 580 cloth per hour. So really decent farm if you're looking for cloth. And it's right next to Nat Pagel, so go and do your fishing dailies. Alright guys, number 6. We're starting to get into the good stuff. Welcome to Unga Ingoo. This is in the bottom part of Krasarang Wilds, and we're going to be killing some monkeys. This is one of my favorite farms. It's got super high density, guaranteed respawns, and a 2-minute respawn timer. All you need. So what you want to do here is start off on the west coast of the island, kill the big ring of monkeys, move straight on over to the first set of huts, pull everything you can right around there, move over to the Coliseum, pull that whole big group right there. If you head north a little bit down the beach, there'll be a pack of 5. Then, if you turn around and head south, there'll be a big group by some huts and a campfire. Kill those, head east, you'll skip a few, and you'll be able to kill a group of 3 huts, and that should be 2 minutes worth. Also, keep an eye out for a couple of rare spawns for some extra loot. We did really well here. We killed a ton of mobs. We got 1,332 gold, 520 cloth. This is a really, really good spot if you're looking for a place to farm some cloth. Alright, if you've been around for any length of time, you've probably killed some Mogu in Vale of Eternal Blossoms. With number 5, we are going to kill all of them. At our first stop, we're going to group up and kill all of the Mogu at the 5 Sisters. At our second stop, we're going to group up and kill all of them at Winterbow Glade. And our third stop, we're going to group up and kill all of them at the Ruins of Golai. So the cool thing about this, not only are you getting some cloth and some gold, but you get to go down into the vault at the end of your run and treat yourself by opening up a few ancient caches. We did pretty well. We got 550 cloth, 600 gold without going down into the vault, and we got 1,100 gold and 650 by going down into the vault. At number 4, we've got the Slither Scale Egg Drinkers in the Windward Isle in Jade Forest. Now, these guys are infamous. They were ridiculously abused during Mist of Pandaria because they would insta-spawn right in front of where people could just camp them. Eventually, Blizzard got around to fixing that, but now, people just don't farm there anymore, which is silly because if you take 10 steps forward, you will find a virtual carpet of these guys along with turtles that you can just, if you run around in a semicircle around this rock, you can kill them all, mount up, and fly back to the start, and they will all have respawned. We did this, and we got 31 plundered treasure chests from 1 potion of luck, 930 gold per hour, and 650 Windwool Cloth. That's fantastic for something that's supposed to be nerfed. Alright, so I'm pretty sure number 3 used to be called the Dread Scar, but apparently that's just the name of a place in Ghostlands now. This used to be one of my favorite Spirit of Harmony farming spots. You start at the beginning near the wall, and you kill all the warriors and all the scorpions, and you pull everything together, and you just AoE everything down, and then you mount up, and you avoid all the onesie-twosie things. And you AoE the next big pack down, and while it used to be that everything had like an 8-minute or a 6-minute respawn timer, now everything's on a 3-minute respawn timer, which is awesome. It means you don't have to make the entire lap all the way around Dreadwaste. You can just go to the end of this tiny run, mount up, and fly 30 seconds back. So you just go in a straight line. Whenever it starts to curve, fly back and you're good. We got 20 treasure chests from our Potion of Luck, 822 gold per hour, and 700 cloth per hour. Oh my god, Sra'vess is so good. Oh my god, I had a Death Knight come up and try to steal my bugs, and I just knew where to go And so I killed them before he could even, like, spread his diseases. It's so good, and I'm, like, ridiculously underpowered compared to him on my stupid priest. It's so good. This is such a good farm. So there's 4 packs that you're gonna run to. There's a statue that you go kill. Then you stand in the middle of these, like, sap stealers. Then you go kill an elite, and you kill all the bugs around that elite, and then you run over to another elite. I'll put it all in the description for you, but they have a 2-minute respawn timer, and so you're just running around in this really tight little circle, and you're killing 20 bugs at every single spot. It's absurd how much mob density there is here. It feels fantastic killing this many things as a gold farmer. We got 876 cloth per hour on an undergeared tune. I got 1,000 gold per hour. I got 28 treasure chests, which kind of surprised me. That was a little low. There were better. Maybe these guys were nerfed or something. But Sra'vess out in Town Long Steps is a fantastic spot, not just for Windwool Cloth, but for gold farming in general. Alright, so we've gone through 9 different strategies so far to get to this. This is actually kind of like chocolate chip cookies. I got to thinking like, hey, you used to be able to farm Black Prince rep at that one choke point where the Mogus just kind of run into each other. That didn't work. I just ran up and down that courtyard where the animators make the stone Mogu come to life. If you look at this video, you can kind of get this sense that I was bored. I got really bored. There weren't enough of them. They weren't dying fast enough. They weren't dropping enough cloth. They weren't dropping enough gold. I got bored, and I'll be honest, I didn't even finish the full 20 minutes of the potion. I stopped it at 13 minutes. I was pissy, and I just tallied everything up. I vendored all my greens. I only got like 100 cloth and 96 gold. That comes out to 400 cloth per hour and 400 gold per hour, which is meh. It's okay. Here's the thing. I remembered something. Don't Zandalari greens sell as transmog? So I looked in my buyback, and 3 of the 5 greens that I just sold sell for more than 2,000 gold. Troll transmog is the new black. It's worth it because I don't know about you, but if I'm gonna farm some cloth that's worth 1 gold each, I'd like to also be making 10,000 gold every 10 minutes. That's just me. That's just me. I don't know about you. So, that's my guide. Lots and lots of information here. I'll put lots of stuff in the description. Subscribe if you haven't. I do this for you. And, let me know if there's anything you missed. Should I have been farming in the Isle of Giants? Also, I ended up with 5,000 cloth. What would you have done with 5,000 cloth? See you guys later, and remember to search, craft, post every day.